Hello everyone and welcome back to This Week in Dota 2 for February 10th, 2015. My name is Locke Vincent, joined by my favorite of all co-hosts, Mr. Sir Action Slacks. How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well, and I'm very excited to talk about the week in this week of Dota, the news.
All of the news, all week. Our top story, we've got a big client update to our favorite game, but the most important thing coming from this is the removal of Override_VPK.
So, Locke, what is Override VPK, and why is it so important that it's out of the game now?
Well, Override VPK was the easiest way to mod the game, allowing players to input their own custom files and allowing you to have new cosmetics or changes to the visual properties of the game. Now, this was being speculated to being abused by players for a tactical advantage, replacing things like trees with pumpkins and allowing you to see casting animations more clearly using colors.
This will spell disaster for modding groups such as the Hentai Heartbreakers, who were working on transforming all Dota 2 heroes into hyper-sexualized versions of little girls.
No, that was sponsored by Cloud9, right?
Indeed it was. Furthermore, workshop artists who want to pretend that their items that they worked 6 months on were actually in the game will also be pretty disappointed by the loss of Override VPK.
It's a terrible tragedy to all, ruined by a very few.
Sad.
And in other news, we have found out that Purge is redoing his very popular Welcome to Dota 2 You Suck article.
Oh, that's great news, and it actually proves that Purge is in fact alive and a real person, much to the confusion of the Dota 2 community, who most of them thought was just a figment of their collective imagination.
And finally, DotaBuff, the popular stat tracking website, has been updated with allowing players to see what lanes they have played in previous games.
This makes it even easier to look up information of flame people in the loading screen, much to the excitement of tryhards. Next month, DotaBuff plans to release how many missed creep blocks the players have and how many misleft hits they've acquired throughout the entire match. And up next, the pro scene. The DAC is still in full swing with the finals coming up this week. Very exciting stuff. Locke, have you been paying attention to the qualifiers in China?
No, I'm not staying awake for that stuff.
You're not staying awake for that stuff. It's super exciting. Team Secret was incredible. You're not watching it?
Here, let me tell you a secret here, Slacks. It's called VODs.
Well, okay, yeah, you get VODs, but you miss out on the Twitch chat and stuff.
Even better, Kappa.
Okay.
And some controversy coming out of that tournament is the accusations and speculations that Team Big God has been cheating. There are pictures out there coming up showing that they have not been wearing their noise-canceling headphones, again using that as a tactical advantage because they can hear the announcers and the crowd reactions to certain plays in the game.
Wow. We would like to thank Shaver This Week in Dota 2 for breaking that story on Twitter and wish her the best of luck at the Chinese super happy maximum fun time re-education facility that she'll be living in for the next 7 years. And now on to the art section for This Week in Dota 2, reliving all the wonderful art that the community has laid out for us. First up, we have military Dota drawings by Wing Buffett. A nice collection here of your favorite Dota heroes now in the military.
Yeah, I really hope he gets around to making a military version of Sniper.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
And next up, we have a 3D printed model of a Dota 2 bust by Prelude.
Kunkka bust? Why didn't he do a Queen of Pain bust? That would have been a lot better.
Yeah, missed opportunity right there.
For sure. And last but not least, a very stylish clockwork concept art.
Yeah, I can't wait to try that out using my Override VPK in game.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Valve.
Yeah. All right, and in our final section of news this week, we have videos. First one coming to us from Tsunami, his guide to being a better carry.
Why don't you show any love to carry players? So I started writing a guide to carrying, and around halfway through I realized that I was wasting my time because everyone knows that carry players don't read.
Well, that's great. We haven't actually seen a lot from Tsunami before, and we hope to see something in the future. That was a fantastic video. It would be nice if you could ease up on the Cobalt meta, though. People are actually doing that now.
Yeah, just stop. We have had some information come to us that there has been a Dota 2 reality show popping up in the Philippines called I'm in Love with a Dota Player.
Well, That's actually a really good concept. I'm personally going to finance a European version of the show called Will Anyone Date a Dota 2 Player, starring Admiral Bulldog.
And I'll be doing the partner show, the Canadian version, coming out soon, starring Eternal Envy, called I'm Dating My Pillow.
And in our last story tonight, Sheever and Hotbid are dominating the interview scene over at the DAC. Hotbid surprisingly had no problems getting into the event,
Oh, that's weird.
while Sheever had a few problems getting into the event. Inside sources on DAC have actually revealed that they gave her full access to the event because they believed she was an Ao Guai, a tall, pale ghost from Chinese mythology who wanders the land looking for vengeance and hungry for human souls.
All right, that does it for this week in Dota 2. I want to thank everyone for coming and watching here. On behalf of myself and my co-host Sir Action Slacks, we will see you next week. Remember, this week in Dota 2, your finest in editorial journalism for Dota 2, the game we all know and love. So follow us on Twitter, send news items to thisweekindota2@gmail.com, and call our toll-free hotline, which is Slacks' cell phone.
Yep, I'm ready to receive your calls, ready and willing, and not wearing any pants.
That's exactly right. So thank you once again, and we'll see you next week. We're out.
Bye!